Today, here we have some brand new 2018 birthday cars. And it's not even anyone's birthday. Nice going, Mattel. But in all seriousness, I actually really do like this series. I think it's a good concept that combines the general theme of racing and Radiator Springs from cars with everyone's birthday, because obviously birthdays go on year round. So it's a perfect gift if your birthday is, in the time that they're releasing these. It would have been nice if they included some new cars, a new release, something like that. Mater with cone teeth. That would have been pretty cool as it kept with the Radiator Springs theme. But nonetheless, we got these re-releases that we've had for over 10 years. All of these were released by 2007, so it's pretty ridiculous there. But we have Fillmore, Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen, Sarge, and Yellow Ramone as singles for $4, at least in my store. I don't know about internationally, although I'll talk about this a little bit later, but Toys R Us's in the US are completely liquefying, which is closing basically, which is really sad. I grew up with it, but getting back on track. Then there's this 5-pack for $20 that has Sheriff, Mater, regular cars, one McQueen, Doc Hudson, and Fillmore. I don't know why Fillmore got so lucky to be included twice in the 5-pack and the singles, but he is a pretty nice one, so I guess it's understandable. I picked these up about a week and a half ago, and I would have done a video sooner, but if you don't already know, I've been sick, first of all, and swamped with schoolwork, but I'm usually able to manage my time well with my schoolwork, and so I can make videos, but the sickness just really killed me. I posted it on Instagram on my story, so if you follow me there, which you should, I'd appreciate it, then you know what was up. So I apologize about that, and we should be back on schedule going forward now, unless something else happens, but hopefully not. So in this video, I'm just going to show you guys these birthday cars, and then we'll take a look at them loose. I already have them out of the package, so I won't be opening these, obviously, because like I said, they're very old, at least 10 years, coming up on 11 for some of them as well. So taking a look here at the packaging, I love the racing element in the background. Although we don't get a picture of the car on the package, I think that's okay in this situation since the art is pretty cool. Could be the Los Angeles International Speedway back there. You can see some 95 little blurbs around with some piston cup. Kind of looks like confetti almost, especially over here, which makes sense. And then with this 95 bow, which is amazing. I love how they make it like metallic here. I know I'm getting really in depth with just something pretty simple, but I like it. 2018 Cars theming, not Cars 3, obviously. And here is Fillmore. No numbering to this series. It seems like they're not even doing numbering at all anymore. And then you can see the others on there as singles. I doubt they'll do any more because, like I said, all Toys R Us's in the US, which is their main base, are closing. So why would they release any more? So I definitely suggest picking these up because they'll be short produced and pretty rare in the future. And obviously, since all 2018 packaging, regardless of where you live, is international, multi-language, you don't get the actual names of these guys, you just get their codes. And in some cases, like with Yellow Ramone here, you get some other names here on the name tag. Spanish and looks like a French. Same package there, mainly. Now these guys are not variants. They've all had recent previous releases, like Yellow Ramone was, I believe, released in 2015 most recently. Same cars on the back. Just go through these kind of quickly. I'll show you guys the name tag, because that's what really changes. I like McQueen here in his Radiator Springs paint job. Always have, love that metallic. So as we're going through this, think about which one of these birthday cars, although they're all re-releases, is your favorite. Mine is Radiator Springs McQueen, although I definitely appreciate them including Doc Hudson since he is a classic. Now let's take a look at the 5-pack, which it's pretty long. It's like longer than you'd think. And I adore this packaging. Could not pass it up, even though obviously $20 for cars I already have is a little logical, but I mean, this presentation is fantastic. I'm surprised they didn't like put a peg clip or like a hole punch through that so they could hang it up, because it's strictly like for shelf purposes. But I like that because it creates a nice flow there. They extend the arts a little bit more, so we can take a look at that. This one's called Radiator Springs Birthday, which is pretty simple, and then in a bunch of other languages. There is the bottom. Flipping it on over, you got just the pictures of the cars with their names. Look at Fillmore and Doc. Lucky they only have one pronunciation of their names. And that's pretty much it. Just some reiterations. Gift pack. That's pretty much all it says. Made in China. What's new? So anyway, I'll be right back down on the table with all these guys loose. Wow, these classics look amazing together. And while I'm going through them, just kind of doing like a 360, showing the details, I want to touch on the Toys R Us liquidation, because like I said, pretty disappointing. Although, I mean, can only blame the head and the like corporation of Toys R Us, you know, all the owners and whatever, because they caused it, in my opinion at least. Their prices are always much higher than other retailers like Target and Walmart. For example, singles, you know, can range from $4, $5, $4.49 is what my singles are, except for the birthday ones, which were $4. But if you go to Target and Walmart, they're only like $3.67, $3.47, something like that, which is obviously quite a bit better deal, almost $1 more in some situations. So obviously, where are you gonna buy it? You're gonna buy at Target and Walmart, especially when their stock selection is relatively the same. At least, you know, for me, I only buy the Toys R Us exclusives at Toys R Us. It's not like I'm going to buy something I can get at Target or Walmart there. And, you know, first of all, because I never find any new stuff there. I know some people have been finding like 2018 singles, Rich Mixon, Dino Draftsky there. I have not. If I did, I would buy probably some of them, and then when I found them at Target and Walmart, I'd return them. And there you go. Toys R Us, profit 0. So in that case, you know, I mean, it's their fault, but it's still a little sad. I mean, it's been around for years. I grew up with it, and it's definitely one of my most nostalgic places to go hunting. I definitely have a lot of memories there, probably more so than Target and Walmart, because they used to be a lot better. They used to have better stock, better prices, but, you know, they just increased, I don't know, recently in the last maybe like 7 years or something like that. But, yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Maybe I'll do a separate video on it, because I do want to branch out my channel, do other topics, but I definitely won't be covering like store closures and liquidations as like one of my major series, but obviously relates to, you know, what I do here on the channel with cars, being Toys R Us a major seller of them. Mattel gave them a lot of exclusives throughout the years. Obviously, this is one of them, along with the Radiator Springs Classic line, which again, will probably die with the store. Maybe internationally, though, it'll continue on. But like I said, you know, before, since the US is like the major base of Toys R Us, and they have their most stores here, they sell a lot of stuff here, they, you know, just won't be able to like sustain the series and whatnot, because, I mean, internationally, I don't know what I'm talking about exactly, but they could move the series to another store. It just seems like they would not continue it internationally at Toys R Us. I mean, a lot of international Toys R Us's are closing as well in Europe, UK. Canada's doing pretty well, but yeah, other places not so much. But anyway, getting back to the cars here, we have my weird-eyed Sheriff that has the right eye hovering over the left there, so that's a little creepy to look at, but oh well. Here we have everybody's favorite Mater. None of these are even slightly different than previous releases, like this Mater. Same exact Mater as the Cars 3-1 release last year. I know I mentioned that earlier, but I just want to say it again to make it a little bit clearer. Doc Hudson here released probably last in like 2016, 2015. Actually, 2016 Radiator Springs Classic, I think. And of course, classic Lightning McQueen here. I love this paint job. It'll probably always be my favorite. I mean, Cars 1's my favorite. The originals tend to always be the best. So again, which one out of all these birthday cards is your favorite? Would have been a better idea to include Sally in the 5-pack or as a single instead of doing Fillmore twice. I think that probably would have been a smart choice, you know, to optimize the best selection. So if people are starting their collection, they could like get all of this birthday merchandise and have like a really solid base to go off on. But I guess Fillmore is popular. Maybe they just overlooked it. I really don't know. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video rather enjoyable. I just kind of wanted to ease myself back in to doing videos. This one just kind of nice, easy, simple video talking about birthday cards, talking about Toys R Us going bye-bye here in the USA, and just leaving it off with that. I don't know what I'll be reviewing next because I really don't have too much to review. I did miss a birthday request while I was sick, which is the first one I've ever missed, like ever. So I feel really bad about that. Try to get that out as soon as I possibly can. And thank you to the birthday person. You're understanding. You know who you are. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.